One famous investor said the long-term upside is conceivably unfathomable. Another blasted the valuation as a bubble waiting to pop. Same stock, same week, two opposite verdicts. This is Media Lens. Here's what happened. SpaceX completed the largest IPO in history, and within days its market value passed Amazon's, briefly approaching the $3 trillion range. Retail investors poured in, reportedly buying more SpaceX shares in the first 3 days than all of the so-called Magnificent Seven combined. The numbers are real. The interpretation is where outlets part ways. The bullish coverage reads like a coronation. Headlines ask why SpaceX stock keeps going up and frame it as a once-in-a-generation wealth event, record options volume, a possible spot in a major index fund, everyday investors finally getting access through their brokerages. The emotional register here is opportunity, momentum, don't miss out. The skeptical coverage reads like a warning label. The same week, one well-known short seller publicly trashed the $3 trillion valuation. Other pieces tallied tens of millions of dollars in short bets that the stock comes back to earth, called the options activity expensive and dangerous, and ran the headline, biggest IPO in history doesn't mean you should buy. Same rally framed as a trap. Watch the tells. Notice the headline questions. Why does it keep going up? Assumes it should, while is it overvalued assumes it shouldn't. Notice the cast of characters each story chooses. The bull pieces quote enthusiasts and everyday buyers. The bear pieces quote short sellers and strategists. And notice the timing word yet. Slips for the first time quietly implies a fall is overdue. None of it is false. All of it is steering. So what does this tell you? With a brand new, wildly volatile stock, nobody actually knows the ending. So coverage sells you a feeling instead. Excitement or fear, depending on the outlet. The smarter read is to separate the verifiable part, the price, the volume, the market cap, from the predictive part, which is just a guess wearing a confident headline. When the facts are this thin and the framing this loud, the framing is the product. That's today's Media Lens. Subscribe and hit the bell.